I've never seen a case where a young wife dies and 5 months later, a youngish husband dies, basically from the same underlying factors.
Not only the same underlying factors, but even the couple's final hours alive are eerily similar. The night Brittany died, she passed out twice.
Brittany Murphy's sudden death in 2009 shocked the world. Officially attributed to pneumonia and anemia, many have questioned whether there was more to the story. Speculation has surrounded possible foul play, with some pointing fingers at powerful Hollywood figures, including Ashton Kutcher and Diddy. Ashton, who had been romantically linked to Brittany, came under scrutiny due to his strange behavior following her death. Meanwhile, Diddy's rumored influence on Brittany's struggles in the industry has added fuel to the fire. Then there's Mila Kunis, Ashton's wife, who may hold information she's yet to disclose.
Eventually, I got to the point where she had told her mother, Sharon, "Mommy, I'm dying. I'm going to die."
To me, that is alarming that a mother would ignore those requests for help, those cries for help from her own daughter.
What began as an ordinary evening soon spiraled into a nightmare that still haunts Hollywood. On December 20, 2009, Brittany Murphy, only 32 years old, was found unresponsive at her Los Angeles home by her mother, Sharon, and her husband, Simon Monjack. The official cause of death was attributed to pneumonia, anemia, and substance intoxication from over-the-counter medications. However, the circumstances surrounding her passing raised numerous questions. Brittany's home, reportedly infested with mold, sparked speculation that it may have played a role in her declining health, though the coroner's report made no such connection. More unsettling was the behavior of those closest to her. Her husband, Simon, was described as controlling, and their home life was said to be chaotic, isolated, and toxic. Adding to the mystery was Ashton Kutcher's link to the tragedy. Before marrying Simon, Brittany had been in a high-profile relationship with Ashton. Though they had been apart for years by the time of her death, Ashton's name resurfaced in a chilling coincidence. On the night Brittany passed, Ashton was also in the public eye for a separate event that would later tarnish his once gleaming Hollywood reputation. Then there's Diddy. While his name may not immediately stand out in connection with Brittany's death, whispers about his influence in the entertainment industry raise unsettling questions about the powerful figures who may have played a role in Brittany's struggles in Hollywood. Though the connections remain unclear, they add to the tangled web surrounding her tragic demise.
Remember when Brittany Murphy's dad said this in an interview?
Do you suspect somebody responsible for poisoning her? And who?
No, I don't. I don't suspect anyone. Actually, yeah, I do really, but I rather not speak about that. The question is. The fact is that she was poisoned and she...
Now, we can all agree that the way Brittany Murphy passed away was very suspicious and weird. And the fact that her husband, Simon Monjack, passed away only 6 months later of this same thing, pneumonia. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but Brittany Murphy dated Ashton Kutcher for a little bit. And now these photos of them with Diddy and Kim Porter are going viral. And if you're not connecting the dots yet, honey, I need you to stick around a little longer for me because Kim Porter passed away in 2018 of guess what? Pneumonia. These two have been besties for quite some time now, so I just want to know, do they know what happened to their exes? Was it really pneumonia or was it something else? Because now I'm also finding out that they had the same coroner for all three, Simon Monjack, Brittany Murphy, and Kim Porter. His name is Edward Winter, and he passed away last year of, I'm not going to say pneumonia, it's actually natural causes. Now, Ed handled all the high-profile cases in Los Angeles. We're talking about Paul Walker, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson, which was another suspicious one.
Ashton Kutcher's charming public persona may have masked a more complicated reality, with new details emerging that challenge his image. His involvement in the events surrounding Brittany Murphy's death has been under intense scrutiny. Despite their breakup, Ashton maintained a friendly public stance towards Brittany, often praising her talent in interviews. However, his actions in the days leading up to her death have raised troubling questions. One particularly strange incident occurred in 2001, when Ashton was supposed to pick up Brittany for a date. When she didn't answer the door, he claimed to have looked through the window and noticed what appeared to be red wine spilled on the floor. Assuming she wasn't home, he left. It was later revealed that Brittany had been inside the entire time. Although this event took place years before her 2009 death, the unsettling parallels cannot be ignored. Why didn't Ashton act sooner, or at the very least, call someone to check on her? Critics argue his response suggests either negligence or something more deliberate. In the aftermath of Brittany's passing, Ashton's behavior further fueled suspicion. His interviews and public appearances were often described as strangely detached, which only deepened doubts about his role in the situation. Meanwhile, Diddy's potential involvement has quietly sparked whispers. While Ashton remained in the media spotlight, some have speculated that influential figures like Diddy may have been working behind the scenes to protect their own interests, keeping dark secrets buried. Brittany's ongoing health issues and chaotic personal life seem to align with the more sinister elements of Hollywood, leaving many to question just how far the web of mystery truly extends.
We want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim.
When Mila Kunis finally broke her silence, it sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. Known for her private nature, Mila felt compelled to speak out amid the growing storm surrounding her husband, Ashton Kutcher, and his alleged ties to Brittany Murphy's death. While she didn't directly accuse Ashton of any wrongdoing, insiders suggest her comments hinted at underlying issues in their seemingly perfect relationship. Allegedly, Mila expressed concerns about Ashton's past and the people he associated with, including Diddy. Her statement suggested she was aware of Ashton's connections to the darker side of Hollywood, connections that may have played a role in Brittany's tragic demise. Adding fuel to the fire is speculation that Mila might be cooperating with authorities. Reports indicate she has been questioned about Ashton's involvement and his possible knowledge of Diddy's influence on Brittany's life. If true, this could mark a significant shift in the investigation, with Mila's insider perspective potentially revealing long-hidden secrets. Also hard to ignore are rumors about the strain these revelations have put on Mila and Ashton's marriage. Reports of tension between them have surfaced, with some sources claiming the couple is at odds over how to handle the intense public scrutiny. Mila, known for her grounded and pragmatic nature, may be unwilling to stand by if Ashton faces mounting pressure over his actions. Their public appearances have become increasingly rare, fueling further speculation about discord behind closed doors.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote. If you
really?
have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. I feel like
Well, we still have some time to go. You know, I can blow it here.
Okay. Feel free. Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane.